All right, Kristen, so we're going to start with our dictionary and we're going to practice using the quartiles to find a few words that are also in the book that we've been reading. What was Pearl Harbor? So we said Pacific Ocean. So can you find Pacific Ocean? You told me it's in the third quartile. So where would you see if you can find Pacific Ocean? You're on the right track. Okay, now that's P-O. So which direction would you want to go? Perfect. P-A. And so what's your next letter? P-A-C. So this is P-A-W. So which direction would you go? Because this is P-A-C. Yeah. Okay, that was P-A-D, P-A-I. So which direction? This is P-A-C. There we go. Yeah, yeah.
But then the P ends.
Yeah, okay. So there's O, so we know it's got to be, there's P. So this is P-A-D. So do you think it might be, okay, so look, P-A-C.
We have to keep on going this way.
No, just look at the words. See? There's P-A-D. So wouldn't you keep going?
Mm-hmm.
What about over here? Do you see any P-A-C words? Here's
Yeah.
P-A-C-K. So look over there. Because this is what? Pacific. This is P-A-C. You found it. Okay, read what it says.
The largest of the world's ocean, extending from the western Americas to the eastern Asia and Australia.
Okay. Now, let me show you where the Pacific Ocean is. See? Here's the Pacific Ocean, and here's Hawaii. And see, here's California. Have you ever been to California? Okay. Here's Texas. Here's California. Here's New Jersey, where I used to live. And then, right over here is, let's see, I don't think they have Pearl Harbor on here, but Pearl Harbor is right over here. And the reason we're looking at it is because this is where your book is set. That's the setting for your book, Pearl Harbor. And see, it's in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. And see, Japan, if it shows it on, let's see, Japan, see, Pacific Ocean always goes around to the, also goes around to the other side. And here's Japan. So see, they flew from here, and it's harder to see because this is flat, not in a circle, but they flew from there to there when they did their attack,
So
but there's Japan.
They flew half across the world.
Well, no, they didn't, because see, this is the world, and see, this part is really attached, like Hawaii's like right here. See, because this is this part of the Pacific Ocean, and that's that part. See, this actually curls around. So this part, these two parts meet
So
here.
they went that way.
Yeah,
And it
see,
didn't
they
take
went
on
this
this
way, yeah, and Hawaii's actually right here. If we had a globe where it was a circle like the world is, you'd be able to see it better. It's a little hard to see that. Like, they didn't fly this way. They just flew right over to Hawaii. It wasn't as far as what it looks like on this map. Japan is really like right here. Do you see? You understand? Okay. So let's look up one more word and we'll save the rest of these words. What I did is I picked out words that all go with your book. So the next one, why don't we look up Roosevelt? Franklin Roosevelt. What do you remember about Franklin Roosevelt?
It's like right across from P.
Oh yeah, you're right. And what quartile is Roosevelt going to be in?
The third.
The third, same quartile. I actually picked ones in different quartiles, but we'll look at those next time. So this is R. What does it start with?
R.
And then what are the next two letters?
O.
O. So this is RE. So you could go over a little bit, right? Because you're going to look for ROO. Okay, now look, this is ROU, and this is ROU and ROS. So which direction are you going to go? Yeah. And there he is. Let's find the part where, that's his picture. Find the part where it talks about him. ROO. Where do you see it? This is ROOK, and that's ROOS. Well, the first one is ROOK, and this is ROSE, and this is ROO, so ROOT. So where do you see? See, this is ROOM, this is ROOST. So are we going to go up? Yeah, so read what it says about Franklin D. Roosevelt.
The 32nd President of the United States. His administration was marked by
Administration
was marked by relief programs,
measures
to recover from recovery from the Depression and U.S. involvement in World War II.
World War II. That's Roman numeral 2. Yeah, World War II. So what did we learn last time when we were reading your book?
That a man saw two ships. He thought it was just part of the soldiers just trained to fly. But they kept on getting closer. Normally they wouldn't do that, and eventually they bombed them.
That's right. And do you remember what Franklin D. Roosevelt did that was so important after that happened at Pearl Harbor?
Well, he had a bad sickness.
He had polio. You're right. Do you remember that he declared war? He signed the document that put us in the war. So he was president during World War II. So anyway, so we have some more words here, but we're going to save these for next time. But it's kind of cool, isn't it, that anytime you have a question about your book, you can always look it up in the dictionary, right? And find a good, quick answer to your question. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is talk a little bit about grammar. And we've worked a little bit on this Winston grammar, which I really like. And this time we're going to add something. We've had articles, we've had nouns, and now we're going to add pronouns. Now, do you remember maybe from Ms. Nix's class what a pronoun is?
Pronoun is like something words like Preston. And it has to begin with a capital.
Okay, you're thinking of a proper noun. And we did talk about that. Remember a proper noun and a common noun? And it's what? A person?
A pronoun is like when you don't add an S to the end of it.
No, pronoun are these little words that take the place of the noun. You know, like I, we, you, he, they, she, it, me, us. You know, like instead of saying, Preston went to the store, you would say, I went to the store, right? Because you use that pronoun.
Unless you're saying it.
Huh? Yeah, unless I'm saying it. But if I was telling about you, I would say Preston went to the store. I wouldn't keep saying Preston, would I? I wouldn't say Preston went to the store. Preston bought some shoes. I'd say Preston went to the store. He bought some shoes. Right? You know how we use that a lot? Well, those are called pronouns. And they take a personal pronoun takes the place of the noun. So, remember how we were building and we were using our articles and our nouns? And we were building these sentences, and then we would use the black ones whenever there was something that we hadn't talked about yet. Well, this time we're going to add in personal pronouns. So anytime you see a I, we, you, he, they, she, it, me, any of those, we're going to put this card. Okay? All right, so here's our first sentence. And I want you to build it with these cards. Shall I tell them about the party? Okay? How would you build this sentence with these cards? You don't need to check. We're not doing any checking right now. We're just going to build it. Shall. Perfect. You're right. Okay, what's the next one? Shall I tell
them?
Okay, except that's not them. This is not them. What is this?
Tell.
Tell. You're right. Them. Another pronoun. About.
About.
Perfect. Good. You're good at this.
The.
Okay, except them. Is that a noun?
It's first.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Them. Okay. About the. Perfect. Okay, so read that sentence and show me. I'm going to read the sentence and you show me the cards. Shall I tell them about the party? Fantastic. So, when, now, in reality, I think you know what tell is. What is tell? Even though we put a black card there because we haven't talked about it here yet, what is tell? You said that you were working on that at school.
Tell.
What kind of word is tell?
Tell is a verb.
You're right. It's an action verb. Because if you tell, you're doing something, aren't you? Good. Okay, so on here, what I want you to do with this sentence that we just did, I want you to put a check over any word that's an article. Okay, so just look at this one sentence. Okay, now remember what an article is? A, an, or the. Okay. So which one of those words? And you figured it out right when you did the cards.
Because it says put
Oh, you're going ahead of me, aren't you? You're right. And then you can underline the nouns, but you're right, that's a pronoun. Let me see. Perfect. Okay. Now, put a check over the article and underline any nouns you see. Let me see. Perfect. Very good. Good job. Okay. Let's try one more. And let's do the card. I want you to do the cards, but I want you to do the cards on your own. Okay, Florida is pleasant during the winter, Leo.